Back to the Care Barn here at the Minnesota State Fair. You know, kids are back in school or will be making their trips back to school this week. And it makes us a great time to talk to kids about friendships, about kindness, about how people are different, and it's those differences that make us special. And we have a special guest here today. It's an Orono teenager who wrote a new children's book with the help of her mom, sitting in the front row here, and it's all about celebrating what makes us all unique. So let's give a warm welcome to Mallory Habstreet, everybody. Mallory, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. I'm super excited that this book is finally come to life and I'm able to continue sharing my message. It's been around 5 years in the making, so it's taken a really long time, but I'm so excited.
So you started writing this when you were 10, during the pandemic.
Yes, it's been a long time. I actually got diagnosed with vitiligo in first grade, and I was really self-conscious, and I was really not confident at all in who I was, and I was almost ashamed of my differences. But when I was able to go to the World Vitiligo Day conference, and I was able to see people that looked just like me, and I was able to realize that everybody has differences, I was able to finally become confident in my differences and realize that they're to be celebrated. And so that's what really inspired this book.
And so you said that you were diagnosed with vitiligo, correct?
Yes.
Can you explain what that is for folks who maybe don't know?
Yes, so vitiligo is an autoimmune skin disease that attacks the pigment cells in your skin, causing them to lose pigment and turn white. And it doesn't hurt or anything, it's not contagious, but obviously it's a big portion of my life and of those who it affect.
What'd you learn from that experience about people and about how to sort of deflect otherness?
Well, I realized that people really love differences, and sometimes it can be hard when I'm going out in the world and I see people and they're staring at me, and maybe it's just because they haven't seen vitiligo before. But people are really kind. I mean, it's Minnesota nice. And so everybody loves differences, and I realized that everybody does have differences. Whether they're vitiligo, they're seen, or they're unseen, those differences need to be celebrated and they need to be loved. And so I'm able to inspire everybody to love vitiligo, but also that allows them to love their differences, whatever they may be.
Yeah. I love how you're 15 and you're inspiring all of us right now because you found your purpose.
Exactly.
And most people have a hard time, or it takes a long time to find what you think you're truly sort of here to pursue or what to lean into, and you found it.
Thank you so much. Well, big thanks to my mom for helping me on this journey.
Mom. Way to go, Mom. So who did the illustrations then, and how did you get the book to come together? Angel's Big Splash.
Yes, so it was illustrated by Jim McCrawley, and he is a fabulous illustrator out of the UK. And it was so fun to see this vision came to life. So it's about Angel and her two best friends, Dolly and Cleo, that she makes in the back-to-school season. Dolly is actually based on our 4-year-old Bichon Shih Tzu at home, and she's so cute. And so we kind of imagine this whole world where she's actually at Pup Prep, the name of the school, and doing all of these things. And it was so fun to see what we told Jim Crawley and how that really came to life in these drawings.
Awesome. And where can people find the book, and for what ages is it appropriate?
So we didn't really have an age limit on it or restriction. Obviously, it's not a board book, so 2-year-olds maybe would struggle reading it, but caregivers and parents can read it to their children, and obviously as the kids grow older, they can also begin to read it as well. So we don't want to have a restriction because this is such an important message that we know that everyone deserves to have. And you can find it on Amazon.
There we go. Well, thank you so much for being here. Let's give her a round of applause, everybody. Appreciate you. We got a link at care11.com for more information on the book as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.